It's Saturday morning, June 4th. The garden's starting to produce a good bit of fruit. These Nanking cherries are ripening. Still want to let them get a little bit darker, and some aren't quite ripe yet, but coming along nicely. These beach plums still have a ways to go. Another Nanking. These elderberries are flowering nicely. Really pretty flowers, and they smell amazing. Lots of gumi. I think I have 10 different gumi shrubs, which is way more than I actually need or want, but they're all producing tons of fruit, some more than others. There's another gumi way down at the end there. Let me cut through the middle here. Been harvesting lots of sugar snap peas. Came back with a bunch yesterday, but they're amazing. Super sweet and moist. Moist, I don't know if that's the right term. Succulent. They're tasty though. Let's go visit my frog over here. He's gonna jump in as soon as I get close. Let's see. There's one big old fat guy right there. Hard to see when a couple tadpoles in here as well. A bunch of squash growing in here. Doing pretty well. Kale's getting swallowed up, but the squash are happy. What else on this row? Let me step across. More sugar snap peas going up this jujube. Here's another gumi bush. There's tons of fruit. Here are lots of gumis. Gonna have to start doing something with those pretty soon. Peppers and tomatoes aren't, these are some bell peppers and some tomatoes. Not doing great, or not enjoying that spot. That's all right. Strawberries are finishing up. These are, I think, Arctic raspberry. Just starting to, they taste kind of like blackberry, with a bit of a seed in them. This is my first time growing those. They had really pretty flowers, and the fruits are decent. There's a peony over there flowering. Tons of blackberry flowers and blackberry fruit forming. Here are 3 gumis in pretty sunny conditions that are loaded with fruit. And then a bunch of blueberry plants also loaded. Big old clusters of fruit. Still a while yet on blueberries, but we should have lots of those. What else in here? These are black currants, still green. More gooseberries. This is a josta berry, I believe. I don't see fruit on this one. That's kind of weird. Strange, they've always produced pretty well. What else? There's some raspberries in here that are looking pretty good. Yeah, fairly soon these are going to be ripening. Some cucumbers I just put in recently that are starting to climb up this deal. And then beans flowering. What else? More Nanking. These guys are getting big. Probably 9 feet tall, maybe. Persimmon, daisies, asparagus. Are there any? We're beyond the point of harvesting asparagus. I was trying to see if there were any mini shoots still, but Yeah, I need to weed in there a bit. Here's another gumi, weighed down or kind of leaning over with all the fruit. 3 tall and happy persimmon trees. This is the happiest these have looked. This is all new growth from here to the end this year. That guy as well, a 1.5 foot or so. So yeah, look at this guy from here out. So they're all doing really well. Fennel. Don't know what kind of flower that is, or that. Some pretty flowers. Juneberry. Not too. We haven't gotten tons of fruit off Juneberries, but there will be some on that guy. Here's another gooseberry. Hanson's bush cherry, fully green still. Here's a Juneberry cluster, fruit cluster. They need to turn like dark, kind of bluish purple. Lots of wineberry. I guess they're just finishing flowering. So it'll be probably July 4th-ish for wineberries. I thought I had more Juneberry fruits. Were they a bunch flowered, but I don't know. Here's another Juneberry, but no fruits. Jerusalem artichoke in here. I just mowed yesterday. Kind of reclaimed my path. Potatoes flowering. Here's some potato flowers. And then here are these oca plants. Oxalis tuberosum or something like that. I need to pull down the morning glory on the fence and give more room to the grapes. Bunch of currants in here, big old gooseberries on that middle guy. Gooseberries for sure the happiest of all the ribes plants I've planted. A black currant in the middle. Yeah, the gooseberries, although there's a black currant that's super tall, so they've done well as well. Fig tree. Definitely some dieback over the winter. In here there's a strawberry swallowed up. There's probably a berry under there if I dug enough. Some honeyberries, raspberries. I ate a couple honeyberries yesterday. Here's some, but they're tiny. There are some good ones. Another gumi. I've got way too many gumis. Gumis and Nanking cherries. I'm gonna have to give away some of those plants, or I don't know, I got too many. What, 3 more Nankings in here? They're super nice though. Really sweet when they're like sitting in the sun ripening. Really tasty. Another gumi. Yeah, still not, they're coming off with the stems, so not quite ready. Nanking. Here's an apple. Starting to form some apples. Not many though. Some more currants along the front here. Here's a pear tree. Some pears. Apple. No sign of apples on him. Another apple. Yeah, no, we got a late frost. Might have nipped the flowers on those guys. These kiwis are doing well, sort of out of control, but at least they're going with the fence. Sort of, it's not hard to distinguish, but Oriental bittersweet, which is a vining thing with sort of similar characteristics to the kiwi, sort of looks very similar. So trying to pull back the Oriental bittersweet and not the kiwi. 3 kiwis. Here's another blackberry plant, half flowering, half fruiting. But yeah, tons of blackberry fruits all on these guys. I need to kind of get in and cut back the grasses below the fruiting layer. Asian pear. These guys got eaten up last year by cicadas, just all shredded underneath. So I want to make sure there's not too much weight on any of these branches because they're going to be pretty prone to snapping. Some beans in here among weeds. I was hoping, I had last year scarlet runner bean in here, and I was hoping they would, because apparently they can overwinter and come back, but I'm not. They were in the back. In the front I planted some bean starts, other varieties of beans. Anyway, I'm not seeing the scarlet runner beans yet. And then here, a bunch of Apios americana, American groundnut, climbing nicely. Some of them are climbing, like this guy is. Need to kind of help some of them go up and not out into the walkway. There, go up there somewhere. Here's some like scallions, or these Welsh onion maybe? I don't know, some sort of allium onion thing. Peaches. Didn't walk in. There definitely are some big old fuzzy peaches on this guy. Another Asian pear. So yeah, it's a lot going on. It smells amazing up here, and temps are relatively cool and humidity low, so it's a super nice day. I'll take it.